purpose-inspired TV is under construction. During this process, we invite you to step into the journey. By joining our team, you have the chance to shape the very fabric of this channel with your creative ideas and skills. We believe that the true essence of innovation lies in collaboration, and together, we can create something truly extraordinary. We will provide content that ignites your passion, inspires personal growth, and encourages a positive impact on society. Our focus is on delivering shows that are entertaining, thought-provoking, educational, and uplifting. We want to hear your voice, your vision, and your recommendations for individuals you would love to see on our channel. We aim to create a channel that resonates deeply with viewers, challenging them to think bigger, dream bolder, and live a life of purpose. So, join us today, and together, we can make a difference, one viewer, one show, and one purpose at a time.
Small and emerging business in North Florida and South Georgia. Join us on April 12, 2024 in Jacksonville as Batson Cook and Mims Construction presents the Connect and Grow Conference. This is a one-day event specifically created to assist with connecting minority and emerging companies with local, state, and federal governmental agencies and other large corporations within this region that require your services. This conference will also provide keynote speakers and specialized classes designed precisely for your business growth. We have invited more than 25 local private and governmental agencies. Your company representative can meet and speak directly to key procurement managers. This conference will feature keynote speakers that will inspire and encourage you in your business growth. Lunch will be provided, so don't miss this great event. For free registration and more information, go to eventbrite.com. Connect and Grow Conference.
What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing? We got a special presentation tonight. It don't sound too good without no music, so let me come on, give me a little music in the background. Hit that. I don't like that one. Give my jazz. All right. There's my jazz song. Okay, what's up, everybody? I pray everybody had a great day. Hope everybody had a great Resurrection Sunday yesterday. Got something special going on. Have you read the book, The Raisin in the Sun? Have you seen some of the plays, Raisin in the Sun? Have you seen the movie, Raisin in the Sun? Well, we have a treat for you right here in Jacksonville, Florida, coming up in a couple of days. That's right, in a couple of days. So what I have here tonight is the playwright, the writer, the director, the man himself. Let's see. Are you ready, Mr. Jen Picard? I see two cameras. I'm not sure which camera to go to. I'm gonna go to see. I don't know which one to go to. I see the one that's still on. Just a second. People got. We still getting it together. We're getting it together.
We already had it set up, but wrong, so I apologize for that.
No
Here we go. I think this will work.
Looking good. How in the world are you?
Man, I'm feeling wonderful. I'm enthused. I'm pumped up. I'm fired up.
Man, y'all been getting ready for this for a while.
It's been a long journey. It's still an ongoing journey. But we're taking it one day at a time, and I'm particularly proud of the outcome of it. You know, when you actually sit there and you realize all the hard work, is paying off. You know, that's a great feeling.
Okay, yeah, I made it to one of your rehearsals, and it was intense. So it's not gonna be a play. It's gonna be some real action going on.
Well, let me share something with you. Now, most playwright or anybody that's involved in the industry, they know taking on the play or Raisin in the Sun is a beast. They'll tell you that because of the packed action, the back-to-back drama that comes around. I mean, it's a beast you take on, but these guys took it on like a champ with no problem.
So let's start there and come back around to that.
Okay.
That's a powerful movie. Well, let's go back to the book. It came from a book, and they did some plays in the movie. How did you choose, or why did you choose The Raisin of the Sun?
Okay, now I was actually watching a movie, and I just so happened to watch A Raisin in the Sun. Now, keep in mind that the book is written by Lorraine Hansberry, and the book is actually a depiction of exactly what she went through. She just put it down on paper, the stuff that she went through when she was trying to purchase a house in a mostly Caucasian, white neighborhood, the stuff she went through while she was growing up. So by watching the movie, it actually definitely moved me by the different aspect of what the family went through and how they overcame it. Now, let me make sure I paint the picture for you. This took place around 1959-ish. During that time, there was a lot of racism. There was a lot of housing discrimination. There was a lot of stuff that they were going through back then. And I was really moved by how the family stuck together, even though they had some issues themselves. They worked it out. And with the mother having a religious background, the way she felt that her family was falling apart, she used God and her belief system to bring it back together. So I really enjoy that. I said, you know what? That's something I need to share with everybody else.
Speaking of which, there it was. It's centered from back in the 50s.
That's right.
But there's a whole lot of things that's in the play that was happening back in the 50s that people can relate to now, especially even with the housing. That idea of trying to get you a house. Every day I hear different stories about our money's funny. The money's different now. Your dollar went a longer ways back in the day than it does now. And now it's a lot of the younger people that stuck in apartments or even still stuck in their parents' house. So that's still something that you agree that the people can relate to, as far as even the housing, even the market, as far as the family.
Well, yeah, everything's still relevant. That's what really moved me. The stuff I was seeing in the movie that took place around the 1950-ish, 1959 to be exact. Like, oh my goodness, housing discrimination. In the movie, she talks about the fact that there was an insurance check. Mr. Younger Sr. passed away. Let me just give you a brief description. Passed away and left an insurance check valued at $10,000. With the if you actually look at the inflation and you look at $10,000 back then and what it would be valued at in today's time, you're looking about $100,000, a pretty hefty amount of money that can definitely change your life. Well, the mother thinking, you know what? They live in Chicago in a crimped up apartment. It's a family of 5. They only have 2 bedrooms. The son, the youngest son, is sleeping on the couch, and it's like, you know what? She wanted a backyard for him because they live in an apartment building. So her first thought is, you know what? Let me get a house somewhere where it's safe, no longer in a poverty restricted area. So she went and put a down deposit on a house in Claiborne Park. And then the home association people found out that it was a black family moving in. So when they found that out, they wanted to come and offer him a certain amount of money, not to even consider moving in the neighborhood. So stuff like that still happen, but it's really it's different. It's on a different level in comparison. So I think some of the stuff that you see in the play is still relevant in today's time.
Yeah, and just speaking of the different generations, I think a lot of that still goes on. Even I can use my mom. My mom lives with my sister,
Uh-huh.
and my great niece live there. So we got the great grandmama, the great aunt,
Uh-huh.
and niece living together. So that's like multiple generations in the same household. So I guess in that play, it's the same thing. So how did that family dynamic play out in the play?
Well, understand one thing. Back then, once a senior passed away, the head of the household, the sole breadwinner passed away, everybody had to chip in and help out.
Okay.
Which means that Walter became a chauffeur. He was driving people around to make a living for his family. You had his wife. She had to pick up a job. She was cleaning houses, and there wasn't enough money coming in. And you had who else was working? You had the mother that really was struggling. She was really struggling. You know, the fact that she lost the breadwinner, and the only thing she had to carry her over was just her faith. And to using her faith, she was able to make do with what she had.
Okay. So and I know a lot of the play, the movie is about I thought, I teach the class about your purpose, dream, and purpose. So I know a lot of that is in the play. So can you elaborate a little bit on the direction it goes in with finding your dream or reaching your purpose?
I'm glad you asked that question, because Walter's sister Benitha, she's full of energy, so full of zeal, and the sky's the limit for her. In 1959, her goal, her purpose, she felt, was to become a doctor. You could, in today's time, you're like, okay, what's wrong with that? Back then, it was frowned upon for a woman to even consider being a doctor. Mm-hmm. The highest she can go was a nurse. So she had no support from her brother. Her mother was the only one really pushing her, but her brother really had a negative view on the whole situation. He didn't feel like she really qualified as a woman, more or less a black woman, to even consider becoming a doctor. He figured that she would go through a lot of issues, a lot of problems in the process of becoming a doctor. So he wasn't in favor of it. And he made sure that she understood that. But yet, that didn't stop her from going after her purpose. She was pursuing her purpose regardless what anybody thought. She was driven and motivated to become a doctor regardless what anybody thought. So definitely she was pursuing her purpose, and she wasn't letting no obstacles get in her way. And I really value that in her.
All right. Yeah, that's a great lesson for any of us to take on. So far, you said for her brother, he was really not trying to stop her from her dream because of he's hating, but he was trying to protect her.
That's right. That's right. He didn't want her to get hurt. And his ways of showing that was a little bit too aggressive. So he was protecting her. He was really protecting her in his own way. But the way he was coming at it really wasn't in support of her. He didn't think she could become a doctor. He didn't think, number one, that they had enough money to be able to fund her dream, her purpose. And he wanted her to pursue something else that was that was achievable based on his opinion. So I do agree with you. He really didn't want her to get hurt in the process of trying to achieve that goal.
So talk about the story again. So, okay. Like I said, so the book, plays, movies. Why there's so many people feel like they have to do it. They have to make a movie. They have to make a play. What's the drive behind it?
Okay. Well, it's the family value. The number one thing about it is putting God first. And that's one thing you're going to notice, that when you do watch the play, that regardless what's going on, if it's a misunderstanding or if they are arguing about something that makes no sense, Lena would always bring God in there as the main reason for them to remain together as a family. So the main reason for me is the fact that there's so many aspects in this movie that they overcame. Number one, let's take them away. Let's go into the street of Chicago. Where they lived at was pretty much known. It was a poverty restricted area, known for crime, poverty, segregation. There was racism. There was so much going on out there in Chicago. Police brutality, everything that they were facing. But they would always come together because of the support of the mother and putting God first. There was a part in the play, or in the movie, I should say, where Benita said, "What does God have to do with this? Does he pay tuition?" In her mind, she's thinking that God doesn't have any essence in her achievement. She thinks that everything that she does is on her stubborn effort of her hard work. That's how she has been able to achieve where she's at right now. But her mother had to really install in her that, in her house, there is still God. Meaning that regardless what you think you're doing on your own effort, regardless what you're going through, if you don't put God first, it's not going to work out. So that's overall the message behind the play, that putting God first, you can achieve anything. And as a family, you have to stick together and really work through a lot of issues that you go through. But number one is respecting God and putting him first. So but after watching this movie, it really moved me, because the fact that you had so much that they had to overcome, all the conflict among each other, the bickering, the disagreements, the misunderstanding that they had, the arguments, everything that they had was as a family. That's what a family goes through. The one thing that changed the dynamic of the whole movie itself is when the check was finally received. Everybody had planned for it. Walter wanted to see. Now we have to dig in and find out, why did Walter want to start a business? He wasn't happy as a chauffeur, so he figured that owning a business, even back then, he knew that working for a man or working for a company, you'll never be comfortable enough. He understood that, and he really expressed that throughout the whole play. He understood that he needed to own a business, be the owner of a business, to be able to properly provide for his family. So that was his goal. He wanted some of that money to invest into a liquor store. Now, in a Christian household, number one, is going to be frowned upon you. Out of all the businesses that's out there, why a liquor store? Only reason he was pursuing that was an opportunity that was presented to him. So he took hold of it, and he wanted some of that money to put down on a liquor store, so himself and his family could be comfortable, and that was his goal. So these are different aspects of the mentality of people back in 1959 in that movie itself, that being a business owner, was the way to go. So I'm particularly proud of that. And I wanted to bring down the big screen to let people know, hey, you know what? Even back then, people understood that working for somebody, you'll never be comfortable enough to really provide for your family. You have to own your own business.
Okay. So we touched on a little bit about racism. So the racism was bad back then. Mm-hmm. And I was just watching, I forget the name of the movie, but I was learning a little bit about Chicago.
Oh yeah.
And, it was like the class system. So like it was the kind of like the poor black folks had to stay over here, and the well-to-do black folks wanted to separate it. So there was another type of class system, class like racism. Not sure. I visited Chicago once or twice. I'm not sure. I know it's like that still, like all over the country.
Yeah.
And even the other racism, a lot of people say, racism is dead. There's no more racism, but we still deal with it every day. It's changed. It morphs, and it comes in different ways. And we're here in Florida. We see all different types of. Yep. I believe is racism with, like, when trying to take. I didn't plan on going this deep, but like different books, taking books out of the libraries and stuff. You're like, so any kind of African American history, or we don't want that in the books, or we don't want the white kids to feel bad because of the past. But I believe everybody needs to know everything. You need to learn your history, or you're going to repeat it.
You're going to repeat it.
Any types of lessons like that into play.
Definitely. Racism plays a factor back then as it does today. Like you said, it comes in a different form. I guess people feel more comfortable around their own people at times.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Mr. Linder, I'm bringing some of the characters into this interview because it's really important to establish the mentality of certain people. Racism means that it's the lack of an understanding of a particular, of a group of people, the lack of an understanding of an individual, that people have a preconceived notion. They already have an idea in their head as to the type of person you are without getting a chance to know you. So I think it's really the lack of taking the time to really get to know each other, to really know what we are about, to really know about the culture, to really know about why we act and say certain things. It's opening yourself up to the other group of people to find out what they are all about. If you don't take the time to do that, there's going to be confusion, there's going to be issues, misunderstanding. And I think that's what's really going on right now. Racism is the lack of effort to learn about your brother, the lack of effort to learn about somebody that look different than you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why racism is going to always exist, because people don't take the time to really get to know each other. So they're going to have preconceived notion based on what they have heard, what they have seen on television. So they're going to already have their mind made up about who they think you are without getting a chance to know you. That happened back then, and that's the same thing that's happening right now.
I agree. For some people who may have not seen it, they have not seen the movie. There's several different versions of the movie. Actually, on Purpose Inspired TV right here, I'm gonna try to. I don't know if that's the original, but it's. I have a black and white version, and actually right now I want to play a trailer. Yeah, I'm gonna play a trailer. It's a 2.5 minute trailer, and we can come back after that. All right, just 1 second. Here we go. Raisin in the Sun.
My name is David Susskind, and my business is producing entertainment for television and motion picture theaters. I have recently completed a new motion picture, A Raisin in the Sun. It is based on the play acclaimed by every drama critic in every city in which it was performed. It received the highest honor a play can receive, the New York Drama Critics Circle Award. Here is entertainment which is rare and unique, vastly different from anything you have experienced. I promise this to each and every one of you. When you see this picture, you will live it. After you leave the theater, you will talk about it. And for a long time afterward, you will remember A Raisin in the Sun.
Travis, is them the right amount of zeros?
Yes'm, $10,000.
Baby, don't nothing happen for you in this world unless somebody gets paid off.
Walter, leave me alone. Eat your eggs, you're gonna be cold.
The man say to his woman, I got me a dream. She says, eat your eggs, they getting cold. Man say to his woman, help me now to take a hold in this world somehow, and she says, eat your eggs and go to work. I tell you I gotta change my life because I'm choking to death, and all you say to me is eat these eggs.
Now, there simply is no God. There's only man, and it's he who makes miracles.
Now you say after me, in my mother's house there is still God.
Woo!
Powerful. That's
Woo!
powerful.
That's power. That's just a trailer.
You know,
And
the
that's
trailer
watching
is
it.
everything that we just hit on. Exactly what we just talked about. That's amazing.
But was just that little trailer got me tingling. But that's it. Powerful. Sidney Poitier,
Sidney Poitier.
man,
My goodness.
man, and that's just watching it. But being in the theater, like I said, when I was just that little time I was in there while y'all was practicing, I was feeling it. So that's one of my main reasons why I wanted you here to let people know to come out to the play. It's different from watching on TV. Like I said, I'm gonna play that. Like I said, I'm not sure if that's the original movie. I'm gonna play that movie on Purpose Inspired TV, but we're representing the play, so we got the playwright right here. You can come in the house and you can feel it, feel the action on live on stage.
That's right. That's right. The visual art is definitely the way to go. When you actually sit there and you're watching people in action, it's as if you're a part of what's going on versus watching it on television or the big screen. You know, you feel like you can reach out and touch the person and feel their pain because you're physically there. You're watching them. You know, they are alive, and it definitely does something to you mentally when you actually watch a visual art. You know, when you're physically there in the action.
Not only,
but the thing is, people would need to buy these tickets to really find out more on the energy that they're gonna bring, the passion that's involved, and you know, till this day, every time I watch these guys rehearse, I get chills because of certain things, certain aspect of it that's so real. You know, it really moves me. So I think it's gonna definitely move the audience, and they're gonna definitely be pleased with it.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So you have the actors on stage, that action, that energy, but also the audience, especially the audience seeing it for the first time, seeing your actors act, or maybe even people who've never seen the movie before. They don't know what's going to happen next. So you feel that action. You get the exhales and the
goosebumps.
Yeah. So this is a great experience. You know, when we went through the pandemic, they shut all the theaters down, shut all this production stuff down. But we are back. We are back. There's no excuse. I'm gonna take a break, but what I would like to do, I don't know if I didn't ask you before time. Are you able to give away 2 tickets per night?
I can definitely do that.
Okay.
2 tickets per night.
I'm gonna do something to give away 2 tickets per night, and I'm gonna give away 2 Purpose Inspired. You see, Purpose Inspired TV logo. I'm gonna give away 2 Purpose Inspired TV t-shirts away, but we're gonna discuss that when we come back. So I'm gonna take a little quick TV break. So yes, we are live right now. To explain to people who's watching, we are live on where we are live at. We are live on Facebook, on multiple platforms, on multiple pages, and we're also live on YouTube. But I'm going to take this show on the road and put it on our TV channel, Purpose Inspired TV. So we're going to talk a little bit more about Purpose Inspired TV. We're going to be talking a little bit more about the play and how you can get tickets and how you can show up and be a part of this great event. All right, so I will be right back. Just a little bit of commercial break. Be right back. If I can find my commercials, just throw this in.
Small and emerging business in North Florida and South Georgia. Join us on April 12, 2024 in Jacksonville as Batson Cook and Mims Construction presents the Connect and Grow Conference. This is a one-day event specifically created to assist with connecting minority and emerging companies with local, state, and federal governmental agencies and other large corporations within this region that require your services. This conference will also provide keynote speakers and specialized classes designed precisely for your business growth. We have invited more than 25 local private and governmental agencies. Your company representative can meet and speak directly to key procurement managers. This conference will feature keynote speakers that will inspire and encourage you in your business growth. Lunch will be provided, so don't miss this great event. For free registration and more information, go to eventbrite.com. Connect and Grow Conference.
Purpose-Inspired TV is under construction. During this process, we invite you to step into the journey. By joining our team, you have the chance to shape the very fabric of this channel with your creative ideas and skills. We believe that the true essence of innovation lies in collaboration, and together, we can create something truly extraordinary. We will provide content that ignites your passion, inspires personal growth, and encourages a positive impact on society. Our focus is on delivering shows that are entertaining, thought-provoking, educational, and uplifting. We want to hear your voice, your vision, and your recommendations for individuals you would love to see on our channel. We aim to create a channel that resonates deeply with viewers, challenging them to think bigger, dream bolder, and live a life of purpose. So, join us today, and together, we can make a difference, one viewer, one show, and one purpose at a time.
Duval, Cannon, Clay, and surrounding counties. Are you ready to take your business to the next level? Join us on April 12th at the Connect and Grow Conference, brought to you by Batson Cook and Mims Construction Companies. Whether you're a small startup or emerging business, this event is tailor-made just for you. Do you feel stuck trying to get your business off the ground? Do you need guidance on getting those local, state, and federal contracts? Well, invest in yourself and in your business. Take the day off and join us at 8 a.m. for breakfast at the Schultz Center for a power-packed day filled with invaluable insights and connections. Have lunch with industry experts and representatives from major companies who are eager to share their knowledge and resources with you. So, what is your excuse? Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Head over to eventbrite.com right now and secure your free tickets to the Connect and Grow Conference. That's right, this valuable conference is free. We've lined up amazing speakers from around the country who are ready to help propel your business to the next level. So don't miss out on this great opportunity to connect, learn, and grow your business. See you there, April 12th, Connect and Grow Conference 2024. Yes, Duval.
Duval, that's right.
That same night, the same day of your play, we having that great conference for business, especially small business owners. Just want to give it a plug real quick. It's called a Connect and Grow Conference. Miss Mims, she owns the Mims Construction Company. She had this. I was just take a few minutes with this.
Yeah.
She's a black-owned woman, owns a construction company, and she sees there's not a lot of minority businesses out there when all these contracts is coming out. She's like, where are they at? So a couple of months ago, she had an event to show them how to start bidding for some of the jobs that they have. Because, Mandarin High School, her company is doing the remodel. They got the contract for the Mandarin High School. And so she tried to have an opportunity for different companies, especially minority companies, to be a part of that. And Jacksonville is getting a brand new stadium.
All right.
And the way things are looking, the minority companies are just going to get a tiny piece of it. So she decided, hey, get with another company, get with all these different business owners, not business owners, these corporations, and bringing them together and show different business owners how to get their business together, how to get their paperwork together,
That's
how
right.
to get all that stuff together, get all that paperwork and stuff tight, and be able to bid for some of these contracts, to be able to build your business. A lot of people
That's
at
right.
a certain level, but the only way you can connect, be able to connect with these different companies and grow your company. So this is what this great event, and I believe that the value of it is around, just me off the top of my head, around $200. They provide all these different people, different information, breakfast and lunch. Man, it's like I said, it should be a cost of around $200, but it's free.
Amazing.
It's amazing. So Purpose Inspired TV will be there all day, being a part of that and filming the event. And then we can probably take a little quick break and get over to the play. So tell us a little bit about, well, not a little bit, about the show times of the play.
Gladly do that. Now, April the 12th at 7 p.m. That's a Friday. We have a 7 p.m. Showtime. And we also have April 13th. That's going to be held at 3 p.m. That's the matinee play at 3 p.m. Now, both of these tickets are available. Now, let me make sure that I plug that in. We're also going to have VIP. So make sure that you guys buy your tickets ahead of time, so that way you don't miss out on the VIP experience. Because we do provide a package for VIPs. You're gonna get a chance to meet the cast, take pictures with the cast, get a chance to eat as part of your ticket some finger foods and a beverage of your choice. So definitely something to look forward to during the intermission. Tickets are $35 for VIP, which is not that bad, and $25 for general admission.
And did you say the location?
Yeah, location is going to be at the FSCJ North Campus. That's Building C. That's FSCJ North Campus. And I'll get the address for you in a second. But there's also another method you can use to purchase the tickets. You can go on the Cash App, which is $reachingup1.org. So that's $ reaching up one is the Cash App. The website to go on is also reachingup1.org. Reachingup.org. That's how you go on the website, and that's one method you can use to make your purchase. Now, you can also wait till the day of, but you understand that there's a $10 extra when you wait to pick up the ticket the day of. The address of the play, let me share that with you right now. It's going to be at 4501 Caper Road. That's spelled Capper Road. That's in Jacksonville, Florida. That's the FSCJ North Campus.
Okay.
And also, one more. You can actually call me as well. Let me give you a phone number. It's 904-422-2127. So that's 904-422-2127. And I'll gladly bring on the tickets to you wherever you're at. That's my guarantee.
Okay. So let's talk about you just a little bit. We're supposed to start off talking about you. How did you get into writing plays and producing plays? I know years ago I helped you with a play, and then you helped me. I do short films, and you've helped me with some films over the years. But how did you get into writing plays and producing plays?
Writing has always helped me to escape into a different world, and I use it as a tool to actually help others as well. That's always been a passion of mine, to write. I've been writing. I used to write a lot of poems, and that's how I won my wife with some of my poems. And
Okay.
I used to write pretty good poems, I think. Apparently it worked, because I have her. We've been married now for 23 years. So I have a passion for writing. I have so many different movies that I have written right now that's sitting on the shelf. So many different plays, sitcoms. It just takes me somewhere. When I write, it takes me into another world, and I really enjoy that. Now, you mentioned the play that we did in 2010. that's called Love Without Money. That play was a complete success. It talked about being in a relationship and not having money, the issues you go through. See, it's not having money that's the root to all evil. It's the love of it.
Mm-hmm.
When you have the love for anything, you're willing to do anything for it. But the reality is we need money. The lack of money presents so many different problems in the relationship. And anywhere you go without having money, it presents a problem. There is a need for money, but it's what you do for it. You know, it's what you're willing to do for it. That's the problem.
Yes, big time.
Mm-hmm.
So you mentioned a lot of those. You have movies, plays. So you see here this opportunity. I thank God for this opportunity to have a TV channel. So we're gonna be working together to get some of that stuff off the shelf. We got to get some of those movies, got some of those TV shows in production, and let people see what was in your mind. I'm sorry, a question just popped up in my head a while ago about. Okay, so the book was written years ago. Plays have been done, movies has been done. So how did you go about coming up with your version of it?
Okay. Well, for a short time, a play like that, it takes a year at least to put everything together, to make sure everybody's comfortable with their line, because there's a lot of activity that goes on back and forth. It's constant dialogue that goes on. So it's full of drama, full of action. There's so much going on. The energy, the interaction, all that has to be worked on. And we squeeze all that into I'll say about 6 months. And that's meeting once a week. So these guys did amazing by grabbing the script, watching the movie, getting familiar with the characters, and how the characters now, when you watch them on stage, they have become that character.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so pleased with that, showing where they started from to where they are at right now. It's just amazing.
All right. So I know a lot of people always ask the question before you even like what you're gonna do after the championship. We ain't played the championship game yet. So what's I'm gonna ask it anyway. I know you want to take a break and relax, but what's your plan after the play? So I know, like I said, we can get some of that dust off some of those things that's on your shelf. What would be the first thing if everything fell in place? What would be the first thing you would like to do?
You know what, Joe? I think comedy heals so much pain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We go through so many different aspects of life, so many different issues we go through. A drama, misunderstanding, the same concept I have referred to in the play. But laughter, I think it's a cure for a lot of issues we go through. So I'm into comedy. I really enjoy comedy. I have 3 different projects that I have right now. I want to start a sitcom. I want to start a sitcom, like a Martin sitcom, where people can look forward to the next show. So that's my goal. So I've written 3 sitcoms. So I want to sit there with my team, people that have done this before, to get their feedback and start doing some sitcoms, man. Give people something to look for. Do some comedy, make people laugh, man. And what in on the same page, when they are laughing, you also insert messages that's gonna help them to achieve their destiny, to be encouraged when they're going through a lot. Having something to look forward to, like the sitcom. I remember growing up, I used to watch Martin, every day. I used to look forward to it. It's like whatever was going on in my life, knowing that Martin was coming on, it did something to me. It brought joy in my heart. So that's what I want to do. I want to bring joy in people's heart by putting together another reality, something that you may not have ever experienced, to see how people really interact with each other. A lot of people didn't grow up in a household where there's a father and mother, or stuff that they're going through right now, not knowing how to overcome it. So I want to use the harsh reality of life, but yet find humor in it, so that way people can learn from it.
Oh man, I totally agree. So that's one of the reasons why you see the name of the channel is Purpose Inspired TV.
That's right.
TV that's got a purpose and a meaning behind it to be able to help people. And
That's
a
right.
lot of the films I used to have I changed the name. I did film competition. I think I used the name for at least probably 10 years. It was Team Remember That. So
That's right.
everything I did, I wanted to it could be comedy, drama, whatever, but I wanted to have a message for someone to remember. So
That's
that's
right.
why we was Team Remember That.
Hmm.
And even another point that you was talking about, just bringing in comedy. I got a lot of TikTok videos, and I made videos for the church, and I believe I was able to get a lot of messages and a lot of points across by using comedy. But I don't do the I know a lot of times I didn't do slapstick, just trying to make people laugh.
Yeah.
It's just the way I think. I think differently, and I film it in a different twisted, not say twisted, but a funny way where have
Hmm.
people laughing, but you get the message at the same time.
That's
You
right.
know. So yes, I totally agree with that. Just getting laughter, and then I think a lot of times laughter breaks a lot of tension. Because when I see if
That's
I'm
right.
in a situation where
Hmm.
it's all tense and look like people about to fight or about to punch me in the face or something, I'm gonna crack a joke or I'm gonna do something silly.
Yep.
And
Yep.
as soon as that comedy or something, a smile or something hit the seat, it just cuts that tension and
Changes.
just yeah.
I've seen a lot of your your projects that you have put together. You use a lot of humor, but yet
Mhm.
there's always a positive message. Throughout everything I've ever seen you done, it's always positive, and it has a message to it. So definitely, you speaking on the same level I am, and I like the name of your channel, Purpose Inspired TV, because that's exactly what you're doing. You're using the platform. Number one, the event that you were talking about, the lady that owns a construction company,
Mhm.
you're providing that to your listeners. You know, somebody might definitely need that service. It's a $200 package, but you're offering it to people that can take advantage of it. So that's a good platform to help people out, make people laugh, and if we do that, I think we're doing good on this planet Earth. If we're helping people and not destroying them, if we're using words to encourage them and build them up, and use laughter to make them laugh and forget about their pain, the stuff that they're going through at work, their household. If you can do that, you stand for something positive that's helping people.
Okay, and let's jump into doing something positive. Let's give away some. Well, I'm gonna give us some opportunities to win some tickets.
That's right. That's right.
You got to work for it. Um, I thought if you can just tell me if you got another idea. I was thinking one about it. We can give two away for some people who share this post, or um, we got your commercial. I'm sorry. I tried to get your commercial. I couldn't bring it up.
Okay.
But we're gonna be showing. I got it all the places. I got it on the TV channel. Your commercial, so people can share the commercials and give us, I guess, what show us proof.
Okay.
Um, what's your ideas on how to give away your tickets?
Definitely, if they repost Purpose Inspired TV, if they repost that and they show you evidence of that, then definitely you can use that as a platform. Or if they share it with somebody else, showing proof that they have done that, that's definitely a way to go to really promote the channel. Now, since you don't have a commercial, I'm not sure how. Well, if they can go on the website, let's put it that way. If they can show us two things, that they have shared your channel with somebody else, maybe more than one, maybe two, three, it'll help. But if they have shown that they have shared your channel with somebody else, and have shown that they have visited my website.
Yeah, let's do with your website first for the tickets.
Okay.
So if they show that they went to your website and so they can share, they can take that, they can copy your link to the website.
That's right.
Put on their page and show that they shared it and mention about the play. You can inbox me at
Okay.
I'm at which site should I go? I got so many different sites. I guess my Facebook, Purpose Inspired TV on
Okay.
Facebook. If you can just put it on that page and let us know, we'll put your name in. So we're gonna have a drawing for that. Who share sure that's the most. I got one for the t-shirts.
Okay.
So Purpose Inspired TV is on Roku and Fire TV. We have our own app there.
Okay.
So if the person that goes to Purpose Inspired TV and puts it on their TV and get 2 other people to do it, that's the people who I'm gonna give. I guess it depends on how many people can do it. Okay, when you do that, you show a picture of on your TV and you show that you shared it with 2 other people and they put on their TV. Give me your information. We can have your name down for the 2 t-shirts. So we can have the people who share it and get the Purpose Inspired TV on their TV. So to install it, you just go to Roku or Fire TV, and if you got the voice recorder, the voice button, I used to have a remote around here. Got the voice button. You push the voice button and just say Purpose Inspired TV, and then under the search, and then you go down a little bit, you should see our logo should pop up, and just click on it, hit install. You just help the channel out by installing it. So now you can do the same thing. Get 2 other people to do the same thing, and then let us know that you did that. We're putting you down for a t-shirt. I'm thinking I'm bringing some extra t-shirts. I'm thinking I'm gonna be.
That's right. That's right.
But let us know. Just let us know that you got people to install it. And then again, if you share, say your website again.
Yeah, the website is Reaching Up, REACHING. So reachingup1.org. That's reaching up one. That's the number 1.org. Just go on the website. Show me anything on the website, either the bio of one of the cast members, or the link where you can purchase the tickets. Show me something that you have actually logged into the website, and I'll give away 2 free tickets. That's right, 2 free tickets. And share your information with Joe on his page, his inbox, with your name and how I can contact you, and I'll make sure you get these 2 tickets. And they are free.
And
free, man. That's what I'm telling
you. Yes, but free ain't free, or free ain't cheap. Let me give me a little. We got some time. I want to learn a little bit about your cast. You got any little stories about who's going to be in this great production?
Yeah, definitely. Now, I just want to before I get going, let me just give a shout out to you for having me. I really appreciate that. So I really want to extend, my appreciation first to you. Appreciation to a lot of people that have make this a success is my wife, Caroline Picard. She has worked tirelessly, man, to make this a success, and I can't just stop and I acknowledge her. She's my backbone. Without her, I know it would be a much harder task to take on. So I want to make sure I extend that to her. Sister Yolanda with CSI, she did a pretty good job actually get me on the radio. That meant a lot to me, just to be able to share this message with the listeners, over 10,000 people. So I really appreciate her. Brother Nate, my sound guy, that's making sure that we have the right people behind the sound, because sound is number 1. Yeah. Lighting and sound. Without sound, you don't have anything. Without sound, people can't hear your message. Guess what? You don't have anything. So I'm particularly proud of having him on the team. He's a professional. He's been doing this for a while, and I want to definitely extend my appreciation by having him on the team. We have Sister Robin that's doing the set design, and with her years of experience, she's a theater major, so she's really helping us in having a better perspective on how we can reach or actually deliver the message. So I really appreciate her. Now, I want to make sure I highlight my cast members.
Yes.
That has worked, that has been with me since the very beginning. They have stuck with me, even though they have family issues, they have illness. They were going through a lot of issues within their household. They still stuck with me, and here we are. We have something to present to you guys, a visual art that's going to be memorable. So I want to make sure I send kudos and thumbs up to Briterica. She's playing Lena. Ruth, She's playing Tammy Hall. Definitely been around since the very beginning. Walter, she's is being played by Sean Parker. I want to extend my appreciation to him because he also starred at my last play that I did in 2010, Love Without Money. So he's been with me now for over 10 years now. So I want to definitely make sure that he know that I appreciate him. And
Walter can be bringing it.
Oh, he's gonna bring it definitely. This guy, my goodness, I'm proud of him. His first production was on Love Without Money, and from Love Without Money until now, he have definitely improved in his talent. And I think you guys are gonna definitely enjoy seeing him in action. He moves me. He definitely moves me. So does everybody else. But my goodness, I look forward to him as well. You have Jakeisha Miller that's playing Beneatha. You know, she at the very beginning. She's been with me, supporting us and helping the best way she could. So definitely love to have her on the team. Travis, playing by Zayden, that's the 11-year-old, and he's been with us since the very beginning. Smart guy, full of life, just doing well in school and carry himself so well, so respectable. You know, I definitely think that the Philpott have done a great job raising him. So glad you have him on the team. You have After guy played by Erica Moga. And he's been with me since, I want to say about 15 years because we used to work together a while back. So I'm glad you have him. Just he's a minister. He's a pastor. He's, you know, he just means so well. So I'm glad you have him on my team. You have Mr. Daniel that's playing Linder. You know, and I've always used to see him at church. He had his prayer shawl on, and I just thought he was a special guy, man. And I finally had a chance to really sit there and talk to him and find out how great of a guy he is, how big of a heart he had, and I'm really so appreciative just the fact that I got to meet him, and he has become a great friend. So definitely want to extend that. And you have Ryan St. Clair. That's actually helping us a great way because he's been around the industry for a while too. So I just want to give a shout out to everybody. And I am sorry if I miss somebody. That's unintentional. But I just want to thank everybody for taking. Pastor, my pastor, I can't forget him.
Yeah.
Pastor Abraham Lincoln, you know, for opening up his platform for me, for allowing me to promote this play. And for being so open and so supportive. I just want to make sure that I don't forget him. I appreciate you, Pastor. And that's all I got for now. But I want to extend my apologies to anybody I might have skipped. That's unintentional.
Okay, it's no problem. We're about to wrap up. But one thing I had a question about, so I had to go Google it. I want to know why was the title A Raisin in the Sun? So I go look it up. What happens to a dream deferred?
There you go.
Right up like a raisin in the sun.
Keep going.
That's all. So that's all I got. That's all I got.
Or does it fester like a sore? Oh, man, it's amazing. That poem is just amazing. But you know, stuff like that will definitely move people, man. When you start. I think you should hear Ryan when he actually recite that poem with his drum and you know the.
I was able to record. Yeah, I recorded when he did it.
Yeah,
I was like, man. So I hear some of it still in the commercial. So you guys got to see or listen to the commercial. That's floating around on social media.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, I thank you for your time. We're about to wrap it up here.
Purpose Inspired TV. #1.
Amen. Raisin in the Sun. Coming up real soon. So stay tuned. We want to see you there. Get your free tickets. Get your free t-shirts. All right. Everybody, be blessed. Until next time.